Hey guys, Game Boy here. Welcome to another episode, or video I should say. So I did upload a video, I think yesterday, but that was a pre-recorded video because we got back late. I think at around like 5 or 4, I don't know. So let's get right into this actually. This first story comes from Hyrule Warriors. That's the definitive edition coming to the Switch. There's a new character. Okay, alright. I'm just making sure I was looking at the right thing. There's a new character trailer that has come out. I'll leave a link down below to that. Next story, not really a story, just wanted to correct something. Apparently Mewtwo coming back to Pokemon Go and Deoxys coming to Pokemon Go. Apparently those were just rumors, so I do apologize for that. The next story comes from Metroid Prime 4, I guess kind of to give you guys an update over who's really going to be developing this. There's a YouTuber by the name of Doctray81, I'll leave a link to his channel. He has over 7,000 subscribers. He actually found a reference on a LinkedIn profile of a Singapore developer, and of course this guy worked for Bandai Namco, not the YouTuber, but the Singapore developer, of course. He found a reference to a, as he says, quote unquote, Nintendo Switch exclusive first-person shooter. So, I never played a Metroid Prime game, but I'm assuming that it was first-person, because I remember watching someone play it, and I think it was first-person, so hopefully, hopefully this is the game they're talking about, because apparently Retro Studios won't be making this. Apparently Bandai Namco is going to let them, Retro Studios is going to let them make it, so yeah. Next story comes from Kirby Star Allies. This is actually pretty kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You can play as enemies in this game, which I don't recall a single Kirby game where you can do that. All you have to do is go to multiplayer, encounter an enemy, and throw a heart at it. That's pretty cool. All you have to do is throw a heart at it. I want to play alongside Blade Knight and Sir Kibble. That would be... Ugh. Damn. God. Anyway, I would love to play alongside the Blade Knight and Sir Kibble. That would be pretty cool. Next story comes from God of War. Apparently this game is the new game of God of War. Apparently this is gonna have boss fights. Of course every game does, every adventure game. But these boss fights are gonna be like, you actually have a choice whether you want to fight them or not. Now I'm kinda, I guess you could say 50-50 on this. I mean, I'm kind of a no for this because it doesn't feel right to have boss fights where you actually have a choice. But then that would be kind of cool because I never played a God of War, but I've actually heard some people saying that a specific boss fight was hard for them, so I'm kind of 50-50 for that. Next story comes from Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. There are three new paint jobs. There. Not 2, 3. Yeah. I'm this many, so there are 3, yeah, I got that right, 3 new paint jobs. There's the Southwestern Flare, that is 150 leaf tickets, and then there's a Desert Mist, that's 10,000 bells, and then there's a Painter's Palette, which is 8,000 bells, so look out for that. Next story comes from Soul Calibur 6. The developers, I didn't put the developers. That's nice. I did not put the developers of this. That's great. I'm sure Bandai Namco is going to make it. But they actually claim that more characters will be revealed soon. I'm assuming Nightmare is going to be in this because that's my favorite Soul Calibur character, even though I've never played it. But I do love the design of some of the characters, so that's basically why I like Nightmare. Next story comes from Grand Theft Auto on... Wait, hold on. Let me scroll down, because this is going to be a long one. There's an update for Grand Theft Auto Online. This week apparently is known as Battle Week. It's basically where you earn a number of massive bonuses with modes, along with some discounts. And also there are 4 modes where you can actually earn double the money and double the RP, whatever that is. There's Motor Wars, Slashers, Occupy, and Hardest Target. Those are the modes when you get double the money and double the RP, whatever that is. And let me scroll down for this. So I want to start. I'm going to give you a list of the discounts, but I wanted to like divide it up. So here for the 25% off, you have the Mammoth Avenger, the HVY Chernobog, the MK2 magazines, MK2 scopes, MK2 muzzles, and MK2 weapon liveries. Don't even know. For the 30% off, you have MK2 upgrades, assault rifles, sniper rifles, melee weapons, body armor, and RPGs. So look out for that. Then for the 35% off, you have it's just one thing. It's called the Vom Führer Anti-Aircraft Trailer. I really hope I said the first 2 words right. Vom Führer. I hope I said that right. Yeah. Now for the 40% off, it's just 2 things. Bravado Half-Track and Weaponized Declasse Tampa. Those are 40% off. And then for 50% off, you have MK2 ammo. That's all types. And then there's just ammo in general. So, yeah. And this ends on February 12th. So look out for that. Also, there's a new premium race known as Bumblebee. And a new time trial known as Route 68. So look out for that. There we go. Next story comes from the Dead Rising series. I never talk about this, but I guess I could. This is the first time I've talked about this. So a website known as Kotaku. They said that 50 people at Capcom Vancouver lost their jobs because they were trying to reorganize the company for the next installment in the Dead Rising series that was supposedly overscoped, as they said, and understaffed. So, yeah, and when Destructoid, which is a website I 100% do not trust, and this could be real, this could be fake, I don't know. They asked a Capcom representative to get a confirmation of Dead Rising 5. The representative said this. He said, quote, Capcom Vancouver has undergone a restructure which has impacted approximately 30% of the studio as part of its regular periodic assessment of upcoming projects and overall studio goals. The team is continuing to work hard to support the recent release of Puzzle Fighter for mobile and is dedicated to its flagship Dead Rising series. So, I always say that there's always a chance of us getting it, and then there's always a chance of us not getting it, so who knows. Next story comes from BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. There are two new DLC characters. Two. There you go. 2 new DLC characters known as Yang Xiao Long. I hope I said that right. And then there's Blake Belladonna. They are from the RWBY series. Never heard of that because I thought it was a video game, when apparently not. This is actually an anime show back in 2013, which I never heard of. I mean, you're putting non-video game characters into a video game. Honestly, it's okay if it's like a wrestling game or something, but don't do that to like crossover video games. Like Smash Brothers, how people wanted frickin' Shrek and the president of Nintendo, Reggie Fils-Aime, or Fiame. Next story comes from Puyo. I'm sorry. I realized that I read that wrong. So yeah, it's pronounced Puyo Tetris. Sega will release it for PC on February 27th. I said February. Not good. So I think I talked about this in the last video, where we talked about Puyo getting a port to the PC, but I don't think I had an exact release date, so there you go. February 27th. The next story comes from Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. There is, well, a gaming shopping site known as Future Press. They actually announced a collector's edition guide of this game. It's coming out March 30th of this year, of course. And the retail price is $40, so look out for that. Also, just a heads up, Nino... Damn. Also, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom comes out March 23rd, so look out for that. Next story comes from Undertale. There was supposed to be a new Undertale game that was supposed to come out this year called Undertale's Determination 3 LP, but that was cancelled due to a lack of demands for it. Basically just a dumbed down version of it. It was cancelled because not very many people wanted it. Next story comes from Dynasty Warriors 9. There's a new trailer for this that came out. I'll leave a link down below to it, so look out for that. Next story comes from Middle Earth, Shadow of War. I think a couple videos back where we talked about some of the expansions known as, there's one of them known as Blade of Galadriel that is out now, so look out for that. Next story comes from Horizon Zero Dawn. Again, an update that is out right now, so look out for that. And, yeah, there we go. Next story comes from the Need for Speed series. Fans have not been happy of this game. Fans of the newest installment in the Need for Speed series, they haven't been really happy. So there was a car that was supposed to come to this game, but got cancelled because of a bug in it. If you're wondering what car that was a 2000 GTR, and I don't really think that's big of a deal, but apparently the hardcore Need for Speed fans think that's a big deal. And Ghost Games even took this to Reddit, and they actually talked about it. They said, quote, "There's a line that shouldn't be crossed. Some of the abuse that I've seen hurled around over the last 24 hours or so is shocking. I've tried telling myself that this abuse may be justified if we had cancelled an entire part way through development or moved the street date by months. But then I realized it's never acceptable. Abuse, no matter who it's aimed at, is not accepted and shouldn't be tolerated anymore. Can you imagine going to work each day and being told you're shit, should lose your job, hope the company closes down, wish you had cancer, you're a disgrace, you're lazy? Well, you get the picture. Now the same people saying that also say, by the way, we want this, this, and that. How motivated are you going to feel? Supposing that you want to have a roof over your head and food on your table, pretty motivated, I would assume." I feel something. I felt a burp. Damn it. But I'm kind of confused of this quote. I mean, are they saying that they're tired of the demand, or are they saying that they're going to add more things? I mean, the last line says that he says pretty motivated, I would assume. So I'm assuming we're going to get more, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. There's always a chance of something happening, and there's always a chance of something not happening. So I don't know what I would do. I don't know. The next story comes from Owlboy. Again, we talked about this a couple videos ago. That is coming to Switch and PS4, getting a physical release. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. Damn it, I'm sorry. Owlboy is coming to Switch and PS4 on February 14th. Why did I say February? I have no idea, because I am dumb. The next story comes from Red Dead Redemption 2. I find this to be kind of funny. Take-Two Studios, the developers of it, they actually announced that this game will not be delayed again. But what I find funny about this is that I actually think that they're kind of getting nervous with all the demands saying, stop delaying this, stop delaying the game. So they finally announced that it's not going to be delayed no more. So thank you to Take-Two Studios. And for this final story, we have SteamWorld Dig 2. This game is getting a physical version for the Switch and the PS4, so look out for that. That's coming out this spring, so look out for that. Guys, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Also, I am open to requests. Any game company, any game merchandise, anything along the lines of gaming. I would appreciate that if you could request some things. I mean, I'm dozing off. Sorry. I will see you guys in the next video. Wait. Heads up. Just a heads up. I might not be able to upload on Friday because my nephew might possibly sleep over. We don't know. So we're gonna let him sleep over if he feels better by Friday. So yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.